Hello students, today we'll see fourth lesson, altitudes and medians of a triangle. First we'll see how to draw the altitudes and medians. Now see, first we'll draw altitude. I have drawn one triangle here. Now using this set square, we have to draw altitudes. Altitude means perpendicular. Now from this angle on this BC, we are drawing altitude. So passing through this angle and perpendicular to BC, we have to draw one line like this. This is altitude. Here we'll give name P. Then for AB, from point C we will draw. Here we'll give Q. Then for AC, from point B. R. This is the altitude. And it is known as orthocenter. It is denoted by O. This is what? Orthocenter. Now we'll see medians. Medians for this triangle PQR. See, for median we have to draw perpendicular bisector of each segment. Now we have to take more than half distance in the compass and then draw the arc to both the sides from same point. Then from second point we have to intersect the line. Now we have to join these 2 points. This is the midpoint. We'll give name A. Then for this segment, see, take more than half distance. From this point you have to draw an arc. Then from second point, then from two point of intersection we got. Now we have to join this line. While joining, we have to keep the scale properly so that the line should go through the points. Then for PQ. Now see, for this you have to take more than half distance. One arc here. From this side, 2 point of intersection we got. Now join this. And this point of concurrence we got, this is denoted by G and it is known as centroid. Now we'll start practice at 4.1. See, the first question diagram is given. In a triangle LMN, dash is an altitude and dash is a median. Now we learn which is the altitude and which is the median. Altitude, it is a perpendicular from one point, from the vertex to the opposite side of a triangle. Now here Lx is perpendicular on Mn, so Lx is altitude. Then median, C, y is the midpoint of Mn. This is the midpoint of the Mn. You can check by the scale. See, it is coming 5.6. So half of 5 is 2.5 and 3. See, it is the midpoint of Mn. This means it is median. So Ly is the median. First question over. Now second, draw an acute angle triangle PQR. Draw all of its altitudes. Altitude means perpendicular from vertex on the opposite side. Name the point of concurrence as O. It is known as orthocenter. Let's see. Now see, this is the acute angle triangle I have drawn. Now altitude for this we have to draw. From this point, see here, point is not clear, so these lines you can see here. Like this also, like this also. These lines you can match with this baseline. It will be easy to draw then. But that line should coincide with that lines on the set square. Then from point R, then from point Q. This perpendicular is not median of the triangle, so it may come anywhere, but it should be perpendicular. Over. Then now this point, this is the point of concurrence. This we have to denote by O. This is our question. Draw all of its altitude and point of concurrence you have to show. Then next question, question number 3. Draw an obtuse angle triangle STV. Draw its medians and show the centroid. That means point of concurrence. For medians we will say centroid for the point of concurrence. Now how we will do this? By this compass. By taking more than half distance, arcs on the both the sides, for segment ST. Now one arc this side, one arc this side, then one arc here, one arc here. Now see, this is not coinciding with this. We have to extend that arc. First, one by one we will join. First these 2 points, then these 2 points, then for this segment SV we have to draw still. See, more than half distance. Draw the arcs. You can take a little bit extra. because it should get coincide. Now 2 points we got. One is this and one is this for segment SV. Now let's join these points. Now see where we got point of concurrence. Here outside. This is the centroid of the triangle. Centroid is denoted by G. So we can give the name as G. Third question will come like this. For obtuse angle triangle, centroid point of concurrence will come outside of the triangle. Now see question number 4. Draw an obtuse angle triangle LMN. Draw its altitudes and denote the orthocenter by O. Now see obtuse angle triangle I have drawn here. Now altitude means with the help of set square. Now for obtuse angle, the altitudes will come outside the triangle. So that we have to extend these sides. We will extend this by dotted line. This side also we have to extend. Now we will draw the altitudes. Now see for segment LN, through the point M. Then for LM, from the point L, vertex L. Again we will draw this by dotted line. Then for this is for L, this is for M, this is now for N. See for point N we have to keep like this. See this is coinciding with the dotted line and here touching to the vertex N. Like this. Now we have to extend these lines too to get the orthocenter. Again this one, this one, see for this point this you have to extend. Now see, like this it will come. For N we have drawn this altitude and it is obtuse angle, so the point will come outside the triangle. This altitude from L, this is from M, we have extended till outside, then this is from N, and point of concurrence we got here, that is orthocenter O. Now next question. See, draw a right angle triangle XYZ, draw its medians and show their point of concurrence by G. See here, I have drawn one baseline. For this, how to draw perpendicular right angle triangle? See, at one point I am keeping this protractor to measure the angle 90 degree. See here, 80, this is 90. Draw the line. This is perpendicular. You join this line to form a triangle. Now naming, you have to give X, Y, Z. What you have to do? Medians you have to draw. Medians by using this compass. Same way you have to take more than half distance. Draw two arcs from second point. Then for segment XZ, we'll join first one. Then this one. If you are getting confused, one by one you can draw the arcs and join the 2 points. Now for this segment is remaining. Now see, take more than half distance. Join the 2 points. See now, from this, what you can say, the point of concurrence for right angle triangle, it is lie on the hypotenuse. We have to give the name as G. I hope you'll understand this. Now we'll go to next question. Sixth question. Draw an isosceles triangle. Draw all of its altitudes and medians and show their point of concurrence. And you have to write the observations about the point of concurrence. Now isosceles triangle. That means the two sides of the triangle should be same. Let's draw the triangle first. Now see, I have drawn base BC of 6 centimeter. Now I have taken midpoint of this, see 6 centimeters at point 3 midpoint I have marked. Now for isosceles triangles, these two sides should be similar. So I am taking here distance 8 centimeter and marking arc from both the vertices. How to draw the triangles we have learnt last year. Now we got here one point of concurrence, that is A. Now we'll join this. See, now these two sides are of 8 centimeters. We have to take midpoint of this, 4 here, 4. Now we'll join these points. Both altitudes and medians you have to show in one triangle only, so that therefore here we are using this method directly. Now altitudes by using set square. Now see, from point A, this is the bisector of this na, so this is perpendicular, so altitude is same for this point. Now here we can give some name P, Q, R. Then this is the centroid, you can give name G. Then altitude we are drawing. Now AQ is altitude also for BC. Now for AC we will draw. This is altitude. Then for AB, see, this is the point of concurrence for altitude. This is the orthocenter. We'll write as O. Now what you can conclude for this point of concurrence? Orthocenter and centroid, orthocenter and centroid lies on one line. This line you have to write there in observation. See your last question number 7. Diagram is given, you have to fill in the blanks what is asked there. Point G is the centroid of the triangle ABC, and this is the centroid, means these are the medians. P, Q and R are the midpoints of the segment AB, BC and AC. Now we'll see. See, this statement is there. The centroid divides each median in the ratio 2:1. Now see, AG and GP you can write. AG is 2, GP is 1. Like this. Now we can write the ratio AG/2, GP is 2:1. Now see, what is the first question? See, in this RG is given 2.5. This is 2.5. GC you have to find out. In second question, BG is 6 centimeter. BQ, full BQ you have to find out. First for that you have to calculate GQ. Then third question, AP is given, A to P, full length is given, and AG and GP you have to find out. See, first one, RG 2.5. Here ratio you can write RG and GC. GC upon RG. Length of GC length of RG, that is equal to 2:1. Now here GC is not given. Length of GC RG is 2.5, 2/1. Therefore length of GC multiplied by 1 is equal to 2.5 multiplied by 2. Length of GC is equal to 2.5 into 2, 5. That is 5.0. We can write as 5. Now GC we got 5. Then second one, BG and GQ. Here length of BG upon length of GQ, you can write 2:1. Now here BG is given 6. 6 upon length of GQ is equal to 2:1. What you have to find out? Full BQ. For that GQ you will find out first. 2 into length of GQ is equal to 6 into 1. Length of GQ, here it is in multiplication. 2 into length of GQ is equal to 6 into 1. Length of GQ is equal to 2 will go as division. Now length of GQ we got 3. But we have to find out BQ. So length of BQ is equal to length of BG plus length of GQ. BG is 6 and we got GQ as 3. So length of BQ is equal to 9. Here you can write BQ as 9. Now next one, third one. Length of AP is given 6 centimeters. Then you have to find out length of AG. Now see, length of AP is equal to length of AG plus length of GP. Now AP is given 6 and see ratio length of AG upon length of GP is equal to 2:1. So length of AG is equal to twice length of GP. Here in place of AG we can write twice of GP. Length of AP is equal to twice of length of GP plus length of GP. Now length of AP is given 6. 2 length of GP plus 1 length of GP, thrice length of GP. Now this 3 will go for division. It is equal to length of GP. So 3 1s and 3 2s are 6. So 2 we got length of GP. What you have to find out? GP and AG. So GP we got. Now see first this equation. Length of AP is equal to length of AG plus length of GP. R. This one you can use. Length of AG is equal to twice length of GP. So length of AG is equal to 2 into 2 is equal to 4. Length of AG is 4. Here we got length of BQ. Here length of GC and AG and GP. Here we can write AG is 4 and GP is 2. Practice by yourself all the sum, each and every sum I have explained in this accurately. If you do all the sums, you can solve, and take pointed pencils and all the geometrical instruments properly to do this geometrical exercise. Thank you.